Fuzz pedal review. Thought I'd reach into my bag of tricks and grab something really odd to kick off this year's reviews of the Fuzz pedals. So I grabbed one of the more unusual effects that I own. It's called the MXR Blue Box. This is basically a lo-fi, synthy sounding square wave fuzz pedal that blends your signal with a duplicated signal that's 2 octaves below the note you're playing. I know, sounds crazy, right? Here's what MXR has to say about it. This unassuming little box shovels out enough low-end frequency to scare a blue whale. It takes your signal, fuzzes it up, then duplicates it 2 octaves down. You can control the output and the mix between the octave signal and the fuzz effect. Using the 100% wet is quite an experience, but more recognizable sounds will appear as the octave signal decreases. The Blue Box is known for having a somewhat chaotic persona, and tracking can be hard to predict. It almost sounds as if this pedal was some sort of lab mistake that they decided to go ahead and release anyway. Some might argue that it isn't a fuzz at all, but I think once you've heard it, you'll have a hard time naming any other pedal out there with more fuzz on it than this one. Jimmy Page used it for the unforgettable solo in Fool in the Rain, and I've heard that Jack White uses one, although I can't prove it. To my ear, this is much more than just a fuzzy sounding effect. It also sounds very compressed, which will make it sustain for days and then decay in what sounds like a heavy noise gate. Here's what I mean. Listen to this. That's with the output knob turned all the way up and the blend knob set at about 1 o'clock. With a sound that heavy, you can really lay down some low-end grooves. Or you can roll the blend knob more clockwise. As you do that, you eventually end up with just a weird, gated fuzz sound. My MXR Blue Box has been modded. It's called the C-11 mod. NoiseEffects.com has a great tutorial on how to do this. I'll put a link to it on the forum. It's the easiest thing in the world. You won't believe how simple it is to do this. So here's what it sounds like with the C-11 capacitor disconnected from the circuit. And now listen to it with the C-11 capacitor disconnected just as a fuzz pedal. It also plays well with other effects, like a Morley wah pedal. How about a 1980s Ibanez FLL flanger? If you like the sound of this Blue Box, then you'll have to buy one because this sound just can't be gotten any other way. They're going for about 60 to 70 bucks on eBay pretty regularly these days. So, what are you waiting for? Go grab one. Until next time, this is Clint Searcy saying, keep on walking holding this thing.